This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Polyice.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers! Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence. It's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school. Through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers. The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads. You can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the softball complex as Grinnell Tigers Senior Night is going on right now. They just got done introducing those seniors, and let's take a moment to acknowledge those seniors as well. Most of them are five-year starters. That is quite the feat. So we have Alyssa Flander, Rihanna Reese, Kylie Bond, and Macy Andrews on this senior night. See the dark clouds, and it suddenly dropped about 10 degrees in temperature and the wind picked up, so I think the front passed over, and the JV game was canceled because of lightning, but as far as we know, the varsity game is still on, and all this nastiness is up north of us. So we'll see if we can get this one in as they're finishing up the senior night activities. Tonight, the Tigers are hosting non-conference opponent, the Pella Christian Eagles. They have the Little Hawkeye Conference. Before we get into that, though, let's take a moment to salute our sponsors that help us bring these contests home to you. They include Polly Ice Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, Weldon Drywall, Latitude Signage and Design, Mayflower Community, Mahaska Communication Group, Dairy Barn, Unity Point Health, Grinnell Regional Medical Center, Prairie Lakes Church, B3 Technology, and Wagon Wheels West. Our specialty sponsors for strikeouts, that's Michelle's Dance Academy. Our foul balls by Edward Jones with Mark and Paul Colpin, your registered representatives. And our scoreboard by Kurt's Collision Center. You also see our business card sponsors up there in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. In addition to all those sponsors we mentioned, they include Grinnell Firestone, Corey Hall Photography, and S&S Electric. As you said, the Tigers' opponent tonight is the Pella Christian Eagles. That Little Hawkeye Conference there, coached by Mindy Kakmarinski. And they come in with a conference record of 8-8 in the conference, 13-10 overall. They did beat Sigourney last night at the Pella Christian Softball Complex. Their starting lineup will go together this way. Leading off and playing center field is number 19, Rachel Kakmarinski. Batting second and pitching, number 10, Laurel Rosenblum. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 22, Chloe Snyder. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 23, Bryn Rosenboom. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 4, Mandy Van Zee. Maddie Van Zee. My apologies, Maddie, to Maddie and her family. Batting sixth and catching, number 13, Finley Snyder. Batting seventh, left fielder, number 15, Kennedy Steinkamp. Batting eighth, designated player, number 5, Elenia Hedgren. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 25, Libby Johnson. And then playing out in the field but not batting, number 7, Maya Heisman, will be playing right field. That is the lineup as it goes together for Coach Mindy Kakmarinski. For the Grinnell Tigers, and Coach Mike Doty, they come in with a record of 15-5 in the conference, 19-7 overall out of the WAMAC West Conference. Split a doubleheader with Williamsburg last evening. We had those games for you on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Lost the first one 10-1. In 6 innings, but came back and got the nightcap 6-3. And I bring that up because Williamsburg is the defending state champ. They are also currently ranked number 1 in the state. Very solid ball club and very nice comeback by the Tigers softball team. You know, the way they got beat, got it handed to them in the first game, they could have folded everything up and just went home. But after a little, shall we say, encouragement speech from Coach Doty in between games, Tigers knuckled down and played really good softball to beat a very, very, very good Williamsburg team, who some say this team that they have this year is better than one that last year that won state. But we shall see as that's coming up. So the Tigers starting lineup goes together this way. Leading off and pitching, number 13, Trinity Carlson. Batting second, playing first base, number 16, Ree Reese. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 17, Kylie Bond. Batting fourth and catching, number 33, Macy Andrews. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 6, Kate Smith. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 12, Ava Van Tomey. Batting seventh, left fielder, number 23, Kate Nath. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 20, Aubrey Flander. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 5, Ivy Kellogg. And then playing center field but not batting is number 1, Hadley Harder. So that's how things go together for the Grinnell Tigers. And we must also make mention that the softball brackets have been released, and the Grinnell Tigers are hosting a Class 4A Region 8 regional semifinal 1 week from this Saturday, July 11th, here at the softball complex. So 1 week from not this Saturday, but next Saturday at 7 o'clock. And they'll play the winner of Pella and Knoxville. Pella and Knoxville play on Thursday the 9th, and that winner moves on to Grinnell to play the Tigers on Saturday, July 11th. And we'll have that game for you right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. So as I said, JV game got called because of lightning earlier, so they sat it out and waited, and now the varsity game's going, and it was hot, sticky, and muggy. Then all of a sudden the front passed through, the wind picked up, and I am not exaggerating when I say it must have dropped at least 7 or 8 degrees in just probably the last 20 minutes. The wind now is out of the north. It's blowing from right to left, heading out of the ballpark at a pretty good clip, I will say. And it has cooled down dramatically, again, from just maybe 15, 20 minutes ago. Teams are still warming up, as you can see. It is overcast. The lights are on here at the softball complex. Also tonight on the Tiger Sports live stream network, we have baseball doubleheaders. The Tiger boys are hosting the Williamsburg Raiders baseball team. And they just wrapped up the first game. I believe Grinnell Tigers won. I can double check that, but I believe they did win that first game. I didn't get the score. So now they're in between games and getting ready for the game 2. Dave Van Comperl, Dan Walker had that call for you over on the Tiger Sports live stream network as well. So how do you watch 2, you may ask? Very good question, I'll tell you. So we are the Tiger Sports live stream network. We are on all forms of social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, and other outlets. We're also on YouTube. We also have an app, and we have a website. You take your pick. Our website, you see that watermark in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Just add the .com to that, and that is our website. You go there, click on the links. Open 2 windows, or 2 browser tabs. Click on Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, or go to Tiger Sports Live Stream Network on both. You come to our website, click on the softball on one, open the other tab, click on the baseball link, and there you go. You go back and forth and get full Tiger Sports coverage tonight on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Now, we're also on YouTube, as I mentioned, and the way to get to YouTube is when you open up YouTube, just type in the search bar, Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. And when you do that, you'll come to our homepage. When you load up our homepage, if you click on that subscribe button, number 1, we'd appreciate that. Number 2, you'll be given a notification every time we have a live broadcast. So there you go, the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We're going to take this break and come back as the wind has really picked up here in the last 15 or 20 minutes. We are set for softball. Tigers and Eagles non-conference battle tonight on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Back in just a moment.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Polyash.
When change and uncertainty define the times, it's good to anchor to your roots, to honor and nurture them, to remember how it all started, and let that help build the future. Because we know a strong future is built on a solid past, and that past promises mean future follow-through. You can trust us to protect what you grow, build, own, and value. Trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today. At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at ramseyweeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence. It's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to Tri-Church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology, while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Back here at the softball complex, getting set for the start. You see their umpires out there. They'll have the coaches meeting, and then we'll starting lineups, national anthem will be all set to go. Another fine sponsor of Tiger Sports Live Stream Network that helps us out throughout the years is the Strand 3 Theater located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. They have the same lineup, even though it says Friday, July 3rd. This is what's showing now at the Strand 3 through next Thursday, July 9th. Minions and Monsters, rated PG. Supergirl, rated PG-13, and Toy Story 5, rated PG. Tim Allen and Tom Hanks and others back for more Toy Story fun. That's at the Strand 3 Theaters located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. What better time this 4th of July weekend and maybe on Sunday after all the fireworks and everything. You want to just relax and kick back in nice air-conditioned comfort. Head on over to the Strand 3 Theaters. Take your family there, get some popcorn, some treats. I like the kids pack. And my wife does too. Then you put a little bag of M&Ms in there, mix them with the popcorn, and get a nice soda to drink, and that's good stuff. So Strand 3 Theaters located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. As you said, non-conference battle tonight. This is game number 5 for the Grinnell Tigers this week. Tomorrow night they have a makeup game at Clear Creek Amana. They will have played 7 games this week. Oofda. Even for 16, 17-year-olds, that's a lot of softball. It is what it is. That's the way it goes together. Over on the diamond, they are just getting ready to start the game number 2 between Williamsburg baseball and Tiger baseball. Tigers won the first game. See if I can't get a score on that one. And just getting ready to start the second game. Williamsburg just getting set to bat in the top of the first inning over there. Again, Dave Van Comperl and Dan Walker with that call for you also on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Our next softball broadcast is going to be Monday night. And the Tigers host Sadell in a non-conference game on Monday, July 6th. I'll have that contest for one game starting at 7 o'clock. Now this one is running late. I know it's about 7:15, 7:20. This is running late because of the senior night introductions. And now we're going to go ahead and let you turn it over and let you hear this introduction of the starting lineups.
Good evening and welcome to Grinnell High School for tonight's non-conference matchup between the Pella Eagles and the home team on the scoreboard, your Grinnell Tigers. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Eagles. Batting first, the center fielder, number 18, Rachel Kakmarinsky. Batting second, the pitcher, number 10, Laurel Roseboom. Batting third, the shortstop, number 22, Chloe Snyder. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 23, Bryn Roseboom. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 4, Maddie Van Zee. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 13, Finley Snyder. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 15, Kennedy Steinkamp. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 5, Elena Perdigan. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 25, Libby Johnston. And in the flex position, the right fielder, number 7, Maya Heisman. The Pella Christian Eagles are coached by Mindy Kakmarinsky and Mike Roseboom. Now the starting lineup for your Grinnell Tigers. Leading off for the Tigers, the pitcher, number 13, Trinity Carlson. Batting second and playing first base, number 16, Rhiannon Reese. Batting third, the shortstop, number 17, Kylie Bond. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 33, Macy Andrews. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 6, Kate Smith. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 12, Ava Van Tomey. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 23, Kate Knapp. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 20, Aubrey Flander. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 5, Ivy Kellogg. And in the flex position, the center fielder, number 1, Haley Harder. The Grinnell Tigers are led by captains Alyssa Flander, Rhiannon Reese, Kylie Bond, and Macy Andrews, and coached by assistant coaches Ella Greif, Brent Flander, Chad Knapp, and head coach Mike Doty.
The starting lineups is introduced by the PA announcer Josie Smith, and up here on the scoreboard also is Kennedy Harms, 2 former players. Keeping track, we're now going to have the playing of our national anthem.
For the playing of our national anthem.
All right, there's the national anthem, and once again, PA announcers Josie Smith, scoreboard is Kennedy Harms, and I've done the PA and scoreboard. That's not an easy thing to do. It's not as easy as people think, and they've done a fine job this year. So hats off, tip of the hat to those 2 former softball players, among other sports, getting it done up here in the booth. All right, Eagles and Tigers ready to go. And the wind is swirling around. It was blowing from right to left. Now it's still kind of blowing right to left, maybe sometimes blowing straight in. So home runs could be problematic tonight. Trinity Carlson is on the hill tonight for the Tigers. Got the win last night over Williamsburg, 6-3, pitched an outstanding game, and Tigers fought a very, very good Williamsburg team. Take nothing away from them. And I mean, Grinnell beat them, but the Raiders are just a really solid club. They just do not make mistakes. So the Tigers got a nice win, and talked to Coach Jody briefly afterwards, and that type of win kind of washes the bad taste of the weekend out of their mouth. They had their 14-game winning streak snapped last Saturday at the Roland Story Tournament. They played PCM, who is ranked and very good, but Coach Jody said we just not show up. And then on Benton Monday night in very oppressive heat, I talked to some parents and players who were up there, and they said it was just horrible heat and humidity. They won the first game, they 10-runned them, and then Benton came back and got them in the second game. So, and then split with the number 1 ranked defending state champ Williamsburg Raiders. All right, Rachel Kakmarinsky steps in now to face Trinity Carlson. Tiger infield way in, as you can see, especially third baseman. And Kakmarinsky takes the first pitch for a strike. You see her walk up there. She can bunt it. She can slap hit it. Do lots of different things. See what they do here. Infield's way in on Rachel. She tries to lay the bunt down, and she is fast. You got to get it there, and just by a step, they get the out. So Tigers played her well. 1-3 on the putout, and Kakmarinsky is retired. That's one of those, you know what she's going to do. You know exactly what's going to happen, yet you have to execute to get it done and execute quickly because she is very fast. That brings up the pitch, number 10, Laurel Rosenboom. Carlson's changeup in there for a strike. Just underway here, top of the first inning. No score between Grinnell and Pella Christian on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network and on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Swing and a miss. Changeup upstairs for strike 2. I hope that's not thunder. I didn't say that. We're trying to get this one in. The storm is really nasty north and west of us. That pitch just misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think there might have been a vehicle revving up. But you can see in our camera there over right field, that nasty looking cloud bank. That's part of a huge cloud bank. That pitch is swinging on, popped up shallow center field and going back. And just in between, over the outstretched arm of the second baseman, Kellogg in front of the center fielder Harder. And Rosenboom, the pitcher, gets on with a single to start things off. And that'll bring up shortstop number 22, Chloe Snyder. We're going to have a courtesy runner now for the pitcher. And that is going to be number 18 for the Eagles. That is Elena Wiersma.
For the Eagles, number 18, Elena Wiersma.
So Elena Wiersma.
Now batting, number 22, Chloe Snyder.
Is courtesy running for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch, swung on foul back. And Edward Jones foul ball and strike 1. Edward Jones Investments located on 4th Avenue in downtown Grinnell. Mark and Paul Colpin, your registered representative. Stop in and see them. Their office just off the square on 4th Avenue in downtown Grinnell. Second pitch swung on us, pop foul, going up and drifting out of play over the first base dugout. Another Edward Jones foul ball for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first base for Pella Christian. Top of the first inning. No score between the Eagles and Tigers on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Carlson takes her time on the mound, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Changeup just misses away for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. To the shortstop, Snyder. 1-2 pitch. Swung on as hit up in the air. Shallow right field. Right fielder coming in. Comes up, makes the catch for Grinnell. Almost overran it a little bit, but David Van Tome collects it in there. Makes the catch for that second out. And that'll bring up first baseman number 23, Bryn Rosenboom. Bryn sees the first pitch. Just misses outside. Wow. For ball 1. Well, as we say so many times, every umpire strike zone is different. You have to adjust, and this one is showing early on that they have a very small strike zone. That pitch misses outside again for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. I know the few times I've refereed, basketball is more my thing, as I've told you, but when I have refereed umpired softball or baseball, I tell everybody up front that pitch is low for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes now. I tell everybody, coaches and everybody who will listen, that I have a big zone, so tell your players to be up there swinging. That's why I'm a basketball coach instead of an umpire, probably. 3-0 pitch. Catches that inside corner for strike 1. That's a nice pitch by Trinity. Started over the center of the plate, then broke in towards the right-handed hitting Rosenboom. You can see that on a camera. Might be able to see that ball kind of bending inside. 3-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. And Everett Jones foul ball, and now the count is full. So nice job by Trinity. She was behind 3 balls and no strikes. Now she's battled back. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Top of the first inning, no score between Grinnell and Pella Christian. Our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Payoff pitch, swung on. That is hit up short. Right to Reese is first, who makes the catch for the out to retire the side. Pella Christian Strands 1. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Pella.
When change and uncertainty define the times, it's good to anchor to your roots, to honor and nurture them, to remember how it all started, and let that help build the future. Because we know a strong future is built on a solid past, and that past promises mean future follow-through. You can trust us to protect what you grow, build, own, and value. Trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual.
Back here at the softball complex, I had to wait a little bit till the music got somewhat turned down. For copyright purposes, we can't be on the air and have music be overheard, so even though you're hearing part of it, that's just the way it is. I don't like the rule either, but that's the rule, so we have to wait until that gets towards the end. All right, Tigers leading things off here. Trinity Carlson, Reese, and Kylie Bond. Trinity steps in now to face the pitcher for the Eagles, Laurel Rosenboom. First pitch from Rosenboom. Swung on, that's hit out towards left field. That is going to drop in and get past the left fielder. That's extra bases. Trinity rounding first. Coach Doty's waving her on. She's heading for third. Here comes the throw, and it is going to be in time. Or no, not in time. They called her safe. Pella Christian fans did not like that call. So Carlson starts things off with a triple.
Courtesy running for the Tigers, number 15, Alyssa Flander.
So Alyssa Flander now running. This courtesy running, which you can do for the pitchers and catchers. And that'll bring up first baseman Reese. Wind blowing right to left, straight out to left field. And a pretty good clip. The flag is straight out in right center field. That pitch drifts outside for ball 1.
Now batting first baseman, number 16, Rhiannon Reese.
So Rosenboom with pitch number 2 swung. That is hit up in the air to center field. Reese got underneath it. Should be far enough to get the runner. Carlson tags. Here comes the throw, and it's not in time. So an RBI, sacrifice fly for Reese, and just like that, Grinnell leads 1-0.
For the Tigers, shortstop, number 17, Kylie Bond.
Brings up shortstop Kylie Bond. Kylie statistically the leading hitter for Grinnell, batting .541 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes now. Had a piece of debris blow in here by the wind. That's why I was distracted. That pitch is chopped foul by Kylie for Deborah Jones' foul ball. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Leadoff triple by Trinity Carlson. Sacrifice fly by Reese. Tigers lead at 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That bounces in front for ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. To the Tigers shortstop, Caliban, who's going to go to DMAC and play softball. One of the Tigers seniors, one of 4 seniors. That pitch hit up the middle off the pitcher's glove, but fielded by the second baseman and throws it over to first in time to get Kylie for that second out.
Now batting the catcher, number 33, Macy
And that brings up
Andrews.
the other Tigers senior, number 33, Macy Andrews. Again, senior night tonight, Reese, Kylie Bond, Macy Andrews, and Kate Smith. The Tigers seniors. Oh, Kate Smith is junior. My apologies. Macy Andrews, Kylie Bond, Rihanna Reese, and Alyssa Flander. There we go. There's the seniors. Sure, Kate's parents are like, I'm not ready for her to graduate just yet there, Mr. Announcer. That pitch misses for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs. Nobody on for Grinnell. Bottom of the first inning, Grinnell leads 1-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That bounces in front of Macy. And now it's 3-0. See if Coach Sturdy lets Macy hit here, if the automatic take is put on. 3-0 pitch on the way. In there for a strike, as Macy was taking all the way. Three-one pitch on the way from Rosenboom. Swung on, chopped, foul down the third base side. Nice play by Coach Sturdy there at third. That's an Everett Jones foul ball. And now the count is full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on for Grinnell. Bottom of the first inning, Tigers lead 1-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Payoff pitch. Swung on and just chopped foul. Nice piece of hitting by Macy. That pitch fooled her. It's an Everett Jones foul ball. But as we've talked about at great length before, the hitters are taught when they get 2 strikes, protect the plate. If you think it's close, don't take it. You just do what you got to do, get the bat on the ball, foul it off, and live to face another pitch. And that's what Macy did there. 3-2 pitch on the way from Rosenboom. Swung on, that's ripped towards the shortstop side. Shortstop up with a throw across in time to get Macy for the out. Tigers do get 1. They lead 1-0. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today. At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at ramseyweeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are 1 click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Back here at the softball complex, as we said earlier, a proud sponsor of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is the Strand 3 Theater, located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Now showing through July 9th at the Strand 3 Theaters, even though it says July 3rd, it's what's showing. Minions and Monsters rated PG, Supergirl rated PG-13, and Toy Story 5 rated PG. All those showing at the Strand 3 Theaters, located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Proud sponsor, the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, and we just want to say tip of the hat and a big salute with apologies to Hee Haw. And by saying that, I'm dating myself.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 4.
But for all our sponsors, we mention them a lot. People say, why do you mention them so much? Well, without them, we would not be here. Plain and simple. So we appreciate each and every one of them. If you frequent one of our sponsors, Tell them that you appreciate them supporting the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. First pitch from Carlson to Maddie Van Zee, the third baseman, is in there. No, check that. Misses upstairs for ball one. 5, 6, and 7 hitters do it for the Eagles. Maddie Van Zee, Finley Snyder, and Kennedy Steinkamp. That pitch way outside. That one got away from Trinity. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Again, the wind is blowing out of the north from right to left. As you can see the flag out there in right center field. Maybe you can or can't, I'm not sure, but it is sticking almost straight out. That pitch is fouled off for Never Jones, a foul ball, and strike one. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Van Zee. Over on the baseball diamond, Williamsburg leads Grinnell 1-0 in the top of the second inning. That pitch is hit out towards right field. It's going to drop in front and kind of gets past the right fielder. Well, it's in between. Van Zee is on her way to second. Here comes the throw. So Van Zee, we'll see how they score that one, but it's at least a single. Maybe, might be kind of narrow. Anyway, in any event, Van Zee is at second base, so the leadoff runner is on for the Eagles. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 13, Finley Snyder. That pitch is outside for a ball. Couldn't see the plate there. People stood up right in front of me and I couldn't quite see what was going on there. But it is a ball. So it's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Change-up in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Trinity Carlson. Here comes the pitch. That catches the outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on that is just foul back. Nice piece of hitting by Snyder there. It's a Never Jones foul ball. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, perfect textbook definition of protecting the plate there. She had a lunge out for that one, just reached out, put the bat on it, just fouled it off, and she lives to face another pitch. That is called protecting the plate. Now Snyder steps out for just a minute, which you're allowed to do if the umpire gives it to you. Here's the pitch from Carlson, swung on, popped up in the infield. Second baseman calls people off. Kellogg makes the catch, and Snyder flies out to the second base for the first out. Runner does not advance. And that'll bring up left fielder number 15, Kennedy Steinkamp. Steinkamp now steps in. There's a pitch in there for strike 1. Again, those clouds look somewhat threatening. You see him there over the right field fence, but so far nothing has developed from it. There's a ball swung on, chopped foul on the third base line for a Never Jones foul ball. And Carlson quickly hit on the count, no balls and 2 strikes. That pitch misses for ball 1. Boy, good discipline that time by Steinkamp. That's a tough pitch to take, but a little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 out, runner second base. Top of the second inning, 1-0 Grinnell on a Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. That pitch swung and that's hit out towards center field. That's going to drop in. No! Making the catch is Hadley Harder. Sliding in there, making the catch. There is that speed. That pitch was hit on pretty much a rope, and Hadley just ran it down and caught it and squeezed it, put her hand up there and then slid down. and made that catch. Wow. I mean, in the scorebook it goes down as F8, but that was anything but routine. Brings up now the designated player number 5, Elena Hedren. First pitch misses for ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way from Carlson. That in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Busy broadcast night here at the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. I have softball right here over on the Fowler Field and on Tiger Sports Live Stream Network at a different length. Baseball team is hosting Williamsburg for a doubleheader. That pitch catches that outside corner for strike 2. Dave Van Campanile, Dan Walker had that call. Tigers won the first game. I didn't get the score. I'll try to get that for you. And now they are currently playing that second game, and Williamsburg leads Grinnell 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. 1-2 pitch. Check swing and ask for an appeal. And the umpire says nope, did not go. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Twos are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, second inning. If I had 4 twos, I'd be all in. There's the pitch. Swung, and that's ripped just past Bond. It's short. Left fielder comes up with it, and their coach, Kakbrinski, holds a runner at third. So Herdman gets a single. And Van Zee held up at third.
Now batting, number 25.
But the Eagles with life. And that brings up the second baseman, number 25, Libby Johnston. And now some rain starts to fall here at the softball complex. That pitch, I believe she got the bat back. I think it was a ball. So it's 1 ball. No, they called it a strike, I guess, now. All right. 0-1 pitch on the way. Scores to bunt and bunts it foul. That's the number Jones foul ball. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Again, they will play in rain. Light rain. But not if it lightnings. 0-2 pitch here by Carlson. Good time for Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. And running up there. And taking it for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. To second baseman Libby Johnson. One-two pitch. Swung on, that's hit towards pitcher. Quickly throws across. Reese gets it in time for the out. And a big out that was. Prevented that run from scoring. Pella Christian Strands 2. After 1.5, Grinnell leads 1-0. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence. It's a community.
Back here at the softball complex, rain is still coming down here. But it is a light rain and, more importantly, no lightning. Tigers send the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Kate Smith, Ava Van Tome, and Kate Nath, due up for Grinnell, facing Laurel Rosenboom.
Now batting for the Tigers, third baseman, number 6, Kate.
In the bottom of the second inning, Tigers lead 1-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Chris Jr. here with you on a Thursday night, wrapping up a busy broadcast week for us on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. First pitch is taken for a ball. That pitch is swung on a chop foul for number Jones, foul ball. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. To the Tigers' second baseman, Kate Smith. That pitch is swung on a chop foul. Another Edward Jones foul ball. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Or check that, moves now to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rain has calmed down a little bit. Still raining out, but not as hard as it was. But I'm not exaggerating when I say before this game started, the game time temperature was 91 degrees, and it has dropped considerably. It's dropped almost 10 degrees. That pitch is fouled off for another Edwin Jones foul ball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, bottom of the second inning. Leadoff hitter Kate Smith still up. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Rosenboom. Swing and a miss. It's dropped by the catcher, but the throw down pulls him off the bag, but she does get the foot on there in time. So it is a strikeout, and that is the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, number 12, Ava Van Tome.
Brings up right fielder number 12, Ava Van Tome. Stepping in now to face Rosenboom. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. It's actually pretty comfortable right now. Pretty good breeze out of the north. Again, blowing out to left field. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Big cut that time by Ava. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch swing on that is chopped foul down the third base line. It's a Never Jones foul ball. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. That pitch is swung on chop foul again. Nice at bat here by Kate. Really battling Laurel Rosenboom. Rosenboom, a sophomore for Coach Minnie Kakmarinsky. Has 10 wins and 55 strikeouts, does the sophomore. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on that is chopped towards third. Third baseman up with it. Runs across in time. No, not in time. So the speed of Van Tome beats it out. That'll be an infield single. And Van Tome is on. Leadoff batter is on with nobody out. That brings up left fielder Kate Nath. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Squares the bunt. Runner's going. It pitches high for a ball. And Van Tomey's in there with a stolen base. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Kate Nath, the Tiger left fielder. Now Van Tomey in scoring position with nobody out. Or check that, 1 out. That pitch swung on and chopped foul. That's an Everett Jones foul ball. Everett Jones, Mark and Paula Copeland, your registered representatives. Office is located on 4th Avenue in downtown Grinnell, just off the square. Stop in and see them for your financial needs. Don't do it right now, though. They're not there. They'll be locked. Stop in and see them next week. That pitch misses low for ball 3. I say that because one of our listeners one time was teasing me. I said, why don't you stop in and see financial services today? And they said, well, it was 7 o'clock. I went there and they were closed. You told me to stop in. Ha ha, funny joke. So, another Everett Jones foul ball. I know I can hear my wife at home saying, just call the game, Chris. They don't need to hear your stories. Sounds good. Rain is pretty much let up here. Might be misting just a bit. Actually, there's nothing coming down right now at the moment. But we'll see. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. That is down and in. And Kate Nath draws a walk.
Now batting for the Tigers, designated player, number 20.
That brings up Aubrey Flander, the designated player. One out. Runners at first and second for Grinnell. Bottom of the 2nd inning. First pitch down and in. Nice stop by the catcher, Finley Snyder. That was really down low and inside. And Snyder did a good job of getting that one for ball 1, keeping the runners at their respective bases, first and second. 1-0 pitch. Change up. Misses upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to the designated player, Aubrey Flander. She gets on. Ivy Kellogg is on deck. Swung on, chop towards the shortstop side. Shortstop up with it. Hesitates for a minute, then throws across to first. So in effect, Flander did her job. She advanced the runners. As both runners advance, she's thrown out on the 6-4, put out for the second out.
Second baseman, number 5, Ivy Kellogg.
And now Tigers have runners at second and third, but 2 outs, and second baseman Ivy Kellogg is up. That pitch upstairs for ball 1. That pitch also upstairs for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes now to Kellogg. 2 outs, runners at second and third for Grinnell. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Tigers lead 1-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. There's a pitch swung on and foul. I believe that's fouled. Yes, that's the Everett Jones foul ball. For strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's pitch is swung and hit out towards center field. Center fielder drifting back. Off her glove. 2 runs are in. And Ivy Kellogg hits one to center. That'll be an error on the Eagles center fielder, I'm fairly certain. Regardless of what it was, Tigers scored 2 more runs. And now we are back to the top of the lineup. And Trinity Carlson. Carlson tripled and scored her first time up. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Tigers lead now 3-0. That pitch up and in. Gets past the catcher. Runner moves down to third. So now Ivy Kellogg is at third base. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. That pitch is swung on and hit out towards center field. It's going to drop in there in front of the center fielder, Kakmarinsky. And it's an RBI single for Carlson. Ivy Kellogg scores from third.
Courtesy running for the Tigers, number 15.
And
Flanders.
Tigers now lead 4-0. Alyssa Flander coming in as a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Carlson.
Number 16, Rhiannon.
If you're new to softball, I don't know what I mean by courtesy runner. The pitchers and catchers can be courtesy run by any player on the bench as often as they want, without any penalty. They can do that as many times as they want to whenever they get on. The difference between a courtesy runner and a pinch runner is a pinch runner is for, like, if say a first baseman, Reese plays first. If she gets on and Coach Doty pinch runs for her, he can do that one time. If he does it again, then Reese would have to come out. Reese scores the bunt. The pitch is in there for a strike. Throw down is not in time. So Flanders steals second. And it's strike 1 to the Tiger first baseman, Reese. That pitch misses low for ball 1 ball and 1 strike. Yep, after a brief little quick downpour, the rain has now stopped. The clouds, though, are actually moving. They're moving south. Don't see that very often. That pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. So that's probably where the rain came from. We're in the baseball field. It's 1-1. Tigers have tied it up. Bottom of the 3rd inning between Grinnell and Williamsburg in game number 2. That pitch swung on a chop towards the second base side. Second baseman up there with it and just gets the throw in there ahead of the runner, Reese, for that 3rd out. But Tigers get 3 runs and lead 4-0. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
Back here at the softball complex. Top of the 3rd inning we go. Try that again. Top of the 3rd inning we go. Top of the order for the Eagles, Rachel Kakmarinsky, Laurel Rosenblum, and Chloe Snyder. Kakmarinsky leads things off, scores the bunt, pulls the bat back, takes it inside for ball 1. When they square a bunt like that, if they leave the bat out there rather, and the ball crosses the plate, no matter where the ball is, that's a strike. If they pull the bat back, then the umpire has to make the call. Carlson's 1-0 pitch. Scores the bunt, lays it down again. It goes down the first base line and it drifts foul. That's the only way that one would have worked, is they let that one drift foul. And that's an Edward Jones foul ball, and count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Infield way in on Kakmarinski. That pitch is low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Now you see how she runs up out of the box. When she makes contact with the ball, if she does, she has to have at least 1 foot in the box. If not, she's out. There's the pitch. Swung on, hit towards the shortstop side. Bond has it. No chance of getting her, though. So Kakmarinski, with that speed, reaches. That'll be a single.
Now batting, number 10.
And the leadoff runner is aboard for Pella Christian. That brings up the pitcher, number 10, Laura Rosenboom. She's 1 for 1 on the night. Singled her prior trip up. Top of the 3rd inning, 4-0 Grinnell on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard over Pella Christian. Here's the pitch. Runner's going. No, runner fakes it. In there for a strike. Put her head down and took 3 big steps like she was going to go and then pulled up. Oh, 1 pitch. Now the runner's going. Hit towards the shortstop side. Bond bobbles it. Has to throw across to first and gets the out. Kylie wanted to go for 2, but Kakmarinski with that speed probably would have beaten it out anyway. But Kylie recovers, stays with it, and gets the out. And Rosenboom is retired.
Number 22, Chloe Snyder.
That brings up number 22 shortstop Chloe Snyder to face Trinity Carlson. Snyder 0 for 1 on the night. Change up, beautiful pitch in there for strike 1. Again, tomorrow night the Grinnell Tigers travel to Clear Creek, Amana to take on the number 4 ranked Clear Creek, Amana Clippers over at Amana. Doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock. That pitch swung on a hit out towards right center field. That's hit well. That's going to drop in there. 1 hop off the fence. Here comes Kakmarinski. She's going to score. And it is a double for Chloe Snyder. And the Eagles are on the board.
Now batting, number 23, Bryn.
Kakmarinski didn't even hesitate, rounding 3rd. And coach Kakmarinski said head on home, and she did. That pitch swung on that is hit foul down the 3rd base line for number Jones foul ball and strike 1. No balls and a strike. There's a bit of stoppage right there in the action. Now we're set to go. Now Carlson steps on the pitching rubber. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, that's foul. Back up and out of play. Another Edward Jones foul ball. And that's strike 2. So Bryn Rosenbroom now stepping in. Behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner at second base. Top of the 3rd inning. That pitch from Carlson catches the outside corner for a called strike. And Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. Pella Christian umpires did not like that. But it goes down as a strikeout for the 2nd out. And that brings up 3rd baseman number 4, Maddie Van Zee. Maddie 1 for 1 on the night. Singled back in the 2nd inning. First pitch swing on chop towards 3rd. Flander had it go off the glove. And that is going to be everybody safe. Snyder advances down to 3rd. And Van Zee is safe at 1st. See how that ends up being scored.
Now batting, number 13, Finley Snyder.
Brings up 13, the catcher, Finley Snyder. Snyder 0 for 1 on the night. Popped out to second base, her first time up. So 2 outs. Runners at first and third for Pella Christian. Top of the third inning. Tigers lead 4-1 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. There's a pitch. Scores the bunt. Pulls the bat back, but takes it for strike 1. And Tigers concede the stolen base to Van Zee, so she gets on down to second. Now the Eagles have runners at second and third with 2 outs. And no balls and a strike, and now Van Zee steps out, which again you're allowed to do at the umpire's discretion. That pitch swing, that's ripped up the middle for a single. And 2 runs are going to come in there. So Van Zee with, check that, Finley Snyder with a 2 RBI single. And the Eagles are right back in this, now trailing just 4-3.
Now batting, number 15, Kennedy Steinkamp.
And that will bring up Kennedy Steinkamp. What a turn of events here in this top of the third inning. There's the pitch. Catches that outside corner for strike 1. Pitch swing and a miss for strike 2. That's unfortunate. This happened last night. People right close here to the ball field are letting off fireworks, and one went off just as the pitch was on its way in. That is unfortunate. I don't know what the rule is about, no pitch, but that's just not right. I mean, I'm all for celebrating the 4th. Enjoy it, but there's a game going on. There's 2 games going on right here at the ball field, and maybe hold off till it's done. And there's another one. All right, anyway, get off my little soapbox. Back to the game. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base. 4-3, Grinnell with lead over Pella Christian. Top of the third inning on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. There's a pitch. Swung on that is chopped foul down the third base line. It's an Everett Jones foul ball. And count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And there's an even bigger one. Dang. It is what it is. It's for both teams, I guess. It's just unfortunate that Pella Christian's batting during this, but 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout to retire the side. But the Eagles get 2. They trail 4-3. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
To the bottom of the third inning we go. Tigers will send the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Kylie Bond leading things off for the Tigers. That pitch is swung and hit out towards right center field. That's well hit. Going back is Marinsky. She can't get to it with that speed. Bond heading towards second, and she gets in there with the leadoff double. So Kylie Bond rips off a leadoff double, and that'll bring up catcher Macy Andrews.
Now batting the catcher, number 33, Macy Andrews.
That pitch misses upstairs for ball one. To the Tiger catcher, Macy 0 for 1 of the night, grounded out her first trip up. One-0 pitch on the way from Rosenboom. Swung on, that's hit up in the air towards right field. Right fielder drifting in, makes the catch. And Andrews is retired on the fly out for the first out. Bond could not advance. And that'll bring up third baseman number 6, Kate Nath. Over on the baseball field, Williamsburg has opened up a 3-1 lead over Grinnell. Bottom of the fourth inning. Dave Van Comperl and Dan Walker have that call for you, also on the Tiger Sports live stream network. That pitch swung and hit out towards left field. That's going to drop. That's a drop in front, and Coach Jody's going to hold the runner at third. So it's a single for Kate Smith, and Tigers have runners at the corner.
Now batting for the Tigers, right fielder, number 12, Ava Vantomi.
And that brings up right fielder number 12, Ava Vantomi. Ava singled and scored her prior trip to the plate. Here comes the pitch. Scores a bunt, pulls the bat back, takes it for a strike. No throw down. They concede the stolen base to Kate Smith. It's no balls and one strike to Ava Vantomi. Here's the pitch. Inside, chop foul by Vantomi for an Everett Jones foul ball. And strike two. Oh-2 pitch. Just getting a piece and fouling it off. An Everett Jones foul ball is Ava. Good piece of hitting there by Ava. Again, protecting that plate, which is what they're taught to do. She fouls it off and lives to face another pitch. That pitch swung on a miss. The throw is dropped, or the ball is dropped by the catcher, but they throw down in time, and Ava is out on a strikeout for the second out.
Now batting the left fielder, number 23, Kate Nath.
So Kate Nath now steps in. Kate walked and scored her prior trip to the plate. So there's two outs, runners at second and third for Grinnell. Bottom of the third inning. Tigers lead 4-3 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard over the Eagles of Pella Christian. That first pitch is swung on and ripped foul down the third base line for an Everett Jones foul ball, and strike one. Rosenboom trying to pitch out of a jam. Tigers had runners at first and second and third, but just one out. And now there's two outs and trying to get out of this jam here. No balls, one strike, two outs. Here comes the pitch from Rosenboom. Upstairs for ball one. One pitch on the way. That pitch is low. Nice stop by Snyder, the catcher. That's ball two. That ball bounced in the dirt and took a little funny hop, and Snyder was all over it and smothered it and prevented the runners from advancing. So nice job there by Finley. 2-1. Swung on, hit out towards left field. Left fielder drifting over and makes the catch. Would have been foul anyway, I think, but still, the left fielder makes the catch for the third out to retire the side. Tigers strand 2. They lead 4-3. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that cell stretch technology, while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
Top of the fourth inning we go. 8-9 on one hitters. Elena Hedgren up now facing Trinity Carlson. First pitch swung on, chop towards the third base side. Third baseman up with it across the diamond in time. And Herdigan is thrown out on the 5-3 putout for the first out. That'll bring up second baseman number 25, Libby Johnson.
Now batting, number 25, Libby Johnston.
That pitch is bunted towards the pitcher, and Reese quickly up with it, makes the throw, a nice scoop, or check that. Carlson makes the throw over to Reese, who picked it up off the ground. Great play all around, and that is the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 19, Rachel Kakmarinski.
Back to the top of the order, center fielder Rachel Kakmarinski stepping in now. Rachel 1 for 2 on the night, grounded out, and singled and scored her prior 2 trips. That pitch in there for strike 1. Wind has calmed down out of the north now. It's kind of swirling around, blowing towards left field, I would say. That pitch is swung on and chopped towards first. Throw is in time, just in time to get Kakmarinski to retire the side. 3-3 down for the Eagles. 4-3 Grinnell lead. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
When change and uncertainty define the times, it's good to anchor to your roots, to honor and nurture them, to remember how it all started, and let that help build the future. Because we know a strong future is built on a solid past, and that past promises mean future follow-through. You can trust us to protect what you grow, build, own, and value. Trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual.
Back here at the softball complex, bottom of the fourth inning we go. 4-3, Grinnell lead over Pella Christian on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Grinnell. Aubrey Flander, Ivy Kellogg, and then top of the order with Trinity Carlson. Flander steps in, takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Swung on, the pitch is chopped foul behind the plate for Never Jones, foul ball. And strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Over on the baseball diamond, top of the 5th inning, Tigers have tied it up. It's now 3-3 Grinnell and Williamsburg in game number 2 of their doubleheader. Grinnell won the first game. Still have not been able to find a score yet, as that pitch is low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. But I'll keep looking, and we'll find a score of that first baseball game for you. I'm pretty sure Grinnell, when they were leading 6-2 in the 7th inning, that pitch is swung and hit up towards right center field, way up in the air. Both fielders converge, but Kakmarinsky at the last moment calls off her right fielder, and Kakmarinsky makes the catch, and Flander is retired on the fly out to center for the first out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5, Ivy Kellogg.
That brings up second baseman Ivy Kellogg. Ivy singled and scored back in the 2nd inning. And a two RBI single back in that 2nd inning. Takes the first pitch and rips it foul down the 3rd base line for strike 1. That's an Edward Jones foul ball. Edward Jones Investment Services, Mark and Paul Colpin, registered representatives. I almost said their dad, Lauren. Used to have many a good talk with Lauren way back in the day. Every Friday I would come down in the afternoon and we would talk Tiger football. And his sons Mark and Paul were playing. That pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. He'd always say, "What do you think's going to happen tonight?" And I said, "Well, we got a pretty good shot at things, I think." We had some good talks. Now his sons are in charge of Edward Jones Investments. Stop in and see them. Their office is located on 4th Avenue in downtown Grinnell. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, hit out towards right field, but right at the right fielder. Makes the catch and squeezes it for that second out. So Kellogg hit it hard, but right at the right fielder.
Tigers, the pitcher, number 13, Trinity Carlson.
And that brings up the top of the order and pitcher Trinity Carlson. Trinity 2 for 2 on the night. Tripled and scored and singled and was stranded at second. Here's a pitch from Rosenboom. Hits the dirt ahead of the plate for ball 1. One ball and no strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Grinnell. Bottom of the 4th inning. Tigers lead 4-3 on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. There's a pitch swung on, and that is hit. Another single for Carlson. Wow. 3 for 3 so far in the night. Just finding a way to get the ball out there. Didn't hit it very well, but hit it just well enough. It landed right at the edge of the grass in the infield, in between everybody. Away from the infield, in front of the outfield, and she is on with a 2-out single. That'll bring up the first baseman, Ree Reese. Ree 0 for 2 on the night.
Number 16, Rhiannon Reese.
Rosenboom now sets. Here comes a pitch. Bounces low in the dirt for ball 1. Flander courtesy running for Carlson at first. See if Coach Doty sends her here. She checked her arm bad, so Coach Doty pretty aggressive. My guess is she's going. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for a ball. Throw down is not in time. Shortstop thought they had her, but it's a stolen base for Flander, and it's 2-0 counts to the batter, Ree Reese. I will say that one was close. Great throw by Finley Snyder. Good tag by the shortstop, but called safe. That pitch misses low for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. See if Coach Doty lets Ree hit here. He has been known to let players hit. Here's the pitch. That bounces low. And Reese draws a walk. So now with 2 outs, Tigers have runners at first and second. And that brings up shortstop Kylie Bond. Kylie 1 for 2 on the night.
Number 17, Kylie Bond.
So let's set the stage for you. Bottom of the 4th inning, Grinnell leads 4-3 on our Curtis Collision Center scoreboard. 2 outs, runners at first and second for Grinnell. Here's the pitch to Kylie Bond. In there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. That is swung on, hit out towards left field and drifting foul for strike 2, and Edward Jones foul ball. And now Rosenboom ahead of the count. No balls and 2 strikes. You can check out our website, the watermark there in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, add the .com. That's our website for our schedule. Let you know when we're having our next broadcast. 0-2 pitch on the way. Changeup, chopped, foul. It's another Edward Jones foul ball. And Bond stays alive. Just to face another pitch. Nice piece of hitting by Kylie. She was going to be out in front of that, but she somehow held up enough just to get a piece of it and chop it foul. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. That drifts outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second for Grinnell. Bottom of the 4th inning, Tigers lead 4-3 over the Eagles on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. That pitch just getting a piece. No, she swung and missed. It would have been a strikeout, but she advances down because it was dropped. So now the Tigers have bases loaded. And that will bring up catcher Macy Andrews.
Now batting the catcher, number 33, Macy Andrews.
So Andrews steps up. With 2 outs and bases full of Tigers. Big moment here in this game. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Rosenboom. Pitch is swung on and chopped foul down the third base line for an Edward Jones foul ball and strike 2. That was a nice pitch by Rosenboom. Started out in the middle of the plate, tailed in towards the right-handed hitting Macy Andrews. All she could do was just foul that one off, hit it on the handle above the hands there. And now it's no balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that is chopped foul. Another Edward Jones foul ball. Nice play by Coach Doty over there at third base. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Grinnell. Now we've got, I think we got a lightning delay. They saw some lightning, so that is an automatic 30-minute delay. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to keep the screen up so you can see the infield. But I'm going to take a break, and the earliest we can start now is going to be 9:04. I have 8:34 p.m., so 9:04 is the earliest we can come back. It's a mandatory 30-minute delay per the Iowa High School Athletic Association rules. So we're going to take this pause and be back in about 30 minutes. I'll keep the screen up. You can keep your video screen up as well. And I do believe the baseball game is also been suspended. Nope, they're still out there playing. So I'm not sure what that was, but the umpire saw lightning, so that is it. And we will take this break. All right. We'll keep the video up. You'll see the field, and we'll be back. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network. All right, Chris Juni back here at the softball complex, and it has officially been called. You see the Tiger players heading out. So this softball game has been called, canceled for the Lightning. They are not going to make it up, and it does not go down as a Tiger win because they haven't played enough innings. So that will wrap it up for our broadcast. Over on the baseball diamond, though, they're still playing. It's 3-3. Williamsburg and Grinnell tied, top of the 7th inning. Dave Van Copper and Dan Walker had that call, so you can head over there and watch some Tiger baseball. Now you may ask, well, how can the baseball team be playing and the softball's done? Well, Iowa High School girls' rule is if the umpires see Lightning anywhere, they have to stop play for 30 minutes. Doesn't matter how close it is. Baseball, I've been told, if it's within a 30-mile radius, they have to stop. If not, they can keep playing. That is the difference. So that'll wrap it up for our broadcast. I'd like to thank my sponsors and our sponsors on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. And we will see you then on Monday night, our next softball broadcast, as the Tigers host Sadell in a non-conference softball action. 7 o'clock, Sadell Eagles come to town. We'll have that game for you right here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Good night, everyone, from the softball complex. I'm Chris Juni saying good night on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.